Hi and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this amazing DOMS bag kit. So I don't know if this kit is called something specific because it literally comes in a bag like this. So there is like this very cute bag. It's a transparent bag and I think it's adorable the way it is. I picked this up for INR 380. In fact, I think I picked it up a couple of months back, so you can see that the price is also going away from it. So I'm going to unbox this and we'll see what are the brilliant things which are part of this. Like, just to see from outside, I can see there's a small suitcase kind of packaging of oil colors. There are some neon eraser tipped pencils and there's some tiny watercolor kit inside. So I'm really excited to try out what all is there in this package. So join me today in unboxing this and reviewing and figuring out if this will satisfy your needs. So this is what the bag looks like when I take it out of the polythene cover. There are these adjustable belts. I'm going to just zoom out a little bit more and show you. So there's these adjustable belts. I think I can make this bag a little more bigger. This much. So I think it's good for kids. I'm not really sure if it's very usable, but it's adorable. So it mentions over here what are the things inside it, and I finally figured out what's the name. It's called as a junior art kit. So it's called the junior art kit, and the items inside is there's a coloring book, there's a pencil pack, color pencil pack, oil pastels, wax crayons, watercolor cakes, glitter pens, and a stencil. So most of the other kits, if you've seen on my channel, I have done a lot of reviews of DOMS art supplies, and they're different kits, and most of them which are there in this are there in the other kits, but I think the difference that I'm seeing today is this coloring book and the stencil. I think glitter pen pack, I haven't seen glitter pens also before, so I'm quite excited to try out all of these and figure out if this bag is worth getting. So this is very cute. They have this one also here, so if you don't have the polythene or the flimsy cover outside, then they ensure that things don't get stolen. So I think there is an easy way of opening this, but I don't know. So the method, so here is one. This is so cute. So let's see what all is there inside this. So the first product we have is this very cute, adorable 12 set of oil pastels. The next thing we have is the super dark graphite neon pencils. I'm very excited to try this because when they say dark or super dark, I get very excited to try out those pencils. Oh, there is this very cute watercolor cake. I don't think I've seen such a small one in DOMS before. And it comes with a tiny brush, and this is a student range, and the number of colors that are there are 15. This is really nice. And then you get a set of watercolor by pencil. So by means you'll have like color on either side, so that's really nice. Then there's a huge set of watercolor crayons. This is 16 shades. And the next thing is these amazing glitter pens. So excited to try these also. I've never tried the glitter pens from DOMS, so interesting to try this. And the stencil. Oh, this is so cute. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love stencils like this for all kinds of projects for school and other things. So this is a good one. And in the end, we have this very cute coloring book, which says it's an activity and coloring book, and life is colorful. You can put who this belongs to. Oh, this is very cute. So they have like these artworks, and they've got given you an example, and then you can fill in. So we will use all of these art supplies in this, I think, to fill these and check how they are. But it's not necessary that you have to go, I think, you know, the way this is, which is why they've probably given details like this here. Over here they have the eyes, but here they've not filled it, so that you can fill it by yourself. You can maybe make your turtle sleeping, you can make your turtle looking down or looking right, left, anything else. Here also you can add eyes to your crab. This is a nice cute little booklet. So I'm not sure how many pages it is. It doesn't really mention it, I think, anywhere. Yeah, so it is 32 pages. So you have good amount of artworks which are there. And let's test out. But before that, I'll just show you what all comes as a part of this package. So you get all of these art supplies. So you get a bag, and inside that bag you can put all your art supplies that you require for your tiny trip or a holiday that you're taking, and you can use all of these things to have a lot of fun. So let's unbox these and let's test out all of our stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is these super dark pencils. I'm going to open that. And we'll test these out. I love the colors. They're so bright, so cute. And this is HB2. So HB2 will be always darker than HB. So I'm going to try out one. I'm going to choose the pink. So let's sharpen this pencil and see how it is. We'll just grab a sharpener and let's test this out. You can also keep the shavings because it's so colorful. Right, so let's test out how this pencil works. So this is HB2. So I'm going to use this on this color book only, where I'm going to just try and color a few things with it, and let's see how it is. So I'm going to just zoom in and show you how this pencil is. So this is good. It's a nice dark color, so I do like it. And it's quite soft to use as well. Sometimes some pencils are pretty dark. I don't like the lead. Even if they are dark, they won't be very strong. So it would be very rough to use it actually, more than dark. I think that's the wrong word to use. So it'll be pretty rough. So this one is pretty smooth. It's nice. So I like how it is. So you can write your name over here, and you can use this pencil to draw extra things as well. Like for example, in this, I could draw some scallops. I can always use an outline sketch pen or another pen to add in these details and then color inside. So that's with this pencil. The next one is these bicolor pencils. So let's fill in this itself and see. So what I like about these pencils is it's very good, especially if you're traveling. So if you have like a small art kit and you can't carry a lot of pencils, then this is perfect to carry, because then you have one color on either side. So it's super fun and easy. So let's try and color. So I'm doing a speed video over here to show you how I'm coloring, because otherwise it gets a little boring for you to sit with me while I'm doing the entire coloring. It's very smooth to fill in throughout. I really like these pencils. I've used them before a lot of times. You would have seen a lot of other videos of mine where I'm unboxing different art supplies of DOMs, and the color pencils are one of my favorites. There are different versions of the pencils that come. Some are taller, some are shorter, some are really handy for travel. Depending on your need, you can also pick out these color pencils separately if you want. This set of color pencils is not water soluble, which means that if you put some water on top of these color pencils, after you have colored on the paper, they are not going to dissolve. So it's going to remain the same. So there are a lot of advantages of using something like this. One way of using it is, of course, directly as color pencils, how I'm coloring right now. And then on top of it, if you want to add some watercolors, you can do that. And the colors, the pencil strokes and the lines and the colors will be seen through, and it looks very beautiful. Another way to use it is you can use it with just plain watercolors, and on top of that, you can just use a darker shade of watercolor, this pencil, to create some lines on it. So I've colored a few things now with it, and I really like it. I'm able to do a little bit of shading. I'm able to add color on top of color. So all of that is very good. So this is here just an example of how you can color it. I've just tried to follow similar colors, but in some places I've just changed it, like over here and in the mouth and everything, because I wanted to try out different styles. And I've added some shade over here as well. And I've gone a little fast to figure out how the colors are. So these are pretty nice. So we'll move on to the next one right now, which is very exciting. It's this glitter pen. So I haven't used the glitter pen version of it. I remember trying out the glitter tubes. So let's see how this is. I'll probably try these out in another page, because on this it will be very funny. So this is how each one is packaged. It's pretty slim, thin. That way it's nice, and it says DOMS glitter pen. It does not tell me the color over here, but this packaging is what makes it obvious in terms of the color. So it has a round tip. So I'm going to find another artwork where, yeah, I think this where I can add some colors. So I think I'm going to do on this, because this is the example that they've given, and all the stars are in different colors, and it's so cute. So I'm going to try each glitter in one color. So let me zoom in and show you how this is. You can hear a little bit of noise with the glitter pens, but they are quite nice. I'm going to show you if it glitters. In one angle it does glitter. At the bottom, the top part is not glittering. I don't know why, it's very strange. We'll wait for that to dry. Meanwhile, I'm just going to try another color. This does glitter. So on black paper, I think it is going to be amazing. I'm going to now use the rest of the colors. I'm speeding up the video so you can see quickly what the colors are. It's very nice to use these glitter pens. Of course, it's a little scratchy on the surface, but I'm assuming it's because there is some amount of glitter in the pigment, which is like tiny friction. So it's creating some friction, but it's really nice. Like I said earlier, I think having it on a black sheet or a colored sheet is going to give the effect of the glitter a lot more than it's doing right now on this white paper. But it's good to try it out. So I would recommend you to try it out on different papers and then figure out what works the best for you. So this is how the pens glitter. The brown is a little strange. I think if you stop and you change the direction, it doesn't glitter, or it glitters, I think, in the other direction. But I think these pens are quite nice. It's got a nice range of colors, 12 colors, 12 shades, so it's pretty good. Alright, so we'll move on to the next item right now, which is these wax crayons. I have used them before and I really like them. So there are 16 shades inside and one free silver crayon inside this pack. So let's test it out. I think I've tried different versions of them, like lots of versions of them. So here are the colors. They look so pretty, very nice packaging. I like that it's divided 8 on this side, 8 on that side, and silver in the middle. So this is how each color is. Tells you the name and then the color, and that it's a wax crayon. This is extra long, so let's test it out on the same page. So here's the final finish of how it looks when I'm adding all the crayons, and I think it looks very, very cute. You can use it in different ways. Alright, so the next thing we have are these oil pastels. So I'm going to unbox this. I love the packaging. It is so cute. A tiny suitcase. So there is a set of I think 12 colors. Yes, and this over here is, oops, so I'll just show it to you. So it has 12 colors over here, and this is if you want to create any textures. So you just have to like color with this and then use this to create textures. And this one here is a holder. So imagine your crayons get shorter, so then you just insert them inside and push this up so it becomes tight, and then you can use them. And this is, I think, yeah, it's a nice sharpener, so you can sharpen with this. So let's add some colors and let's test this out. I love using oil pastels. They are so much fun to work with, and if it comes in a packaging like this, I would definitely want to use it. So I'm going to try it out over here for the red, and let's mix up the red, orange and yellow. So smooth. Just going to zoom in and show you so you can see how soft these are. And it doesn't lighten the black color also too much, so you can just freely use it without having to worry if the colors are going to get dried out. The black color, that is. You know, sometimes that will happen and it'll not look very nice, and you won't be able to do an outline on top of oil pastels. That becomes really difficult. When you're merging colors, apply 2 colors on top of each other, and you can use the lighter color or a white to merge them. So I'll just show you how to do that as well. So I'm adding red over here and going a little bit on top of the orange. And now I'm going to pick the orange, and wherever these two have merged, I'm just going to go over them. So it helps me to blend it. You just have to be a little patient. The first few times it may seem a little difficult, but it's a lot of fun. Now we'll take some yellow and merge the yellow and orange area. So these shavings, you have to be careful with them. You have to remove them off, otherwise it will mix together, and that becomes a little hard to handle. Like in a few areas here it happened for me. So if you're a beginner, make sure that you keep periodically removing them, but don't press them down. If you press them, then the whole page will become dirty. So you just have to like carefully remove it. So these are the oil pastel colors. I really like them. If you want, you can test out oil pastels in this small set of 12 colors, and if you like them, then you can go ahead and buy, like they have really big sets as well. I have one which is 48 colors, but that's not this big in terms of each crayon. Like you can see over here, each crayon is pretty thick. I'll probably one day put up a video. If you want, let me know in the comment section to see all the different kinds of oil pastels that DOMS has, and what is my take on it, which one do I like, which one do I not like. So if that's something that interests you, then you can let me know about that. So I'll just quickly show you how to use this. So you can create textures. So it basically lifts off the colors, so you can create really interesting textures with them. I like it. I really like using these, and it's very innovative in terms of, like, you don't have to use your hand. I remember when I was a kid, I would have to do that, or I'll have to use a scale. So now it comes along with your kit. So this is a very nice one, and the set is so cute. So I'll tell you what these are called. One is the pastel holder, which is this small one here. Then you have the sharpener, and then you have the scraping tool. So this is called the plus one is the scraping tool. So that was the oil pastels. The next one that we'll test out is the stencil. I remember when I was a kid, I had a green color stencil like this. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to try it out on maybe this side. Let's just write something fun. So these are very useful. Like I was saying earlier, it's useful for doing projects, it's useful for doing fun things. You can even write your name with this. So I like the stencil. It's got, so the stencil has got all your alphabets, and then it's got your numbers, and it's got one symbol, which is the plus. I don't know why they have only one symbol, but I think there was space. That's why. And the last item that we're going to test out is this adorable watercolor cakes. I have never used something this tiny. With DOMS, I think I'm seeing this for the first time, so I'm really excited to use this. So this is student range. It has one brush and it has 15 colors. It says 15 brilliant colors. The brush is so tiny. I don't know how good or bad this is going to be. So I'm going to just test it out. So I'm going to use some mango yellow for this portion here. Actually, the brush is too small for this area, but it's not too bad. Like, I can see I'm able to apply it quite easily. So there are some colors in watercolors which are pretty safe to use, like the yellows. You will not be seeing a lot of brush strokes or marks in them. So with some colors you can get lucky like that. This is not exactly watercolor paper, so don't use a lot of water when you're using on this book. But if you're going to be using it on, let's say, a watercolor sheet, then yes, you can go more in terms of your layers. Just adding one tiny layer to see how this is. It's very hard to use on a larger surface, so I'm going to try these other colors out on another page. But it's nice, I like it. It doesn't really create anything on the other side, so that feels pretty good. So we'll go back to this cute one and we'll add in the colors using this. If you're going to be doing small artworks, and especially like art on the go, then it's really perfect. So I would recommend you to use these without layering. Just use one color at a time. So I'm just going to add the remaining colors which is there in this kit and all of the stars. So it's very nice, vibrant colors. I really like the feel of it. And you can notice that the red that I added on the star is very similar to the crayon red that is there on the sledge. So that's one thing I really like about DOMs, that they have consistency in their colors across all the different mediums that they create, which is very good. Because then you can just mix and match. You can use your color pencils along with your crayons and your watercolors, and you can create like really a lot of beautiful art with it. I really like these colors. Of course, the brush is slightly hard to handle. So if you're going to be giving it to kids, I would recommend you to use a slightly bigger brush. And otherwise, for travel, it is absolutely perfect. I think I will take it in my travel kit because I love the colors. They're so bright and so happy. And if I'm not going to be using a lot of layering, then this is perfect. So if you haven't seen my other DOMs video of the 30 colors set, then I will put it in the link in the description below, and you can go see all the other DOMs products that I have, and you can decide which one you want. I'm not sure if this is available in loose. It does say MRP is 25 of this particular set, so you can check if you can find this loose and use this as a tester set. So overall, I absolutely love this kit in all the products that it comes along, and I hope this video was useful for you to understand if these are the kind of colors that you would like to experiment with and try your hands at. I would highly recommend them. I like all the colors. There's nothing in the set that I don't like. So it's a big, I think, a win-win situation. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you are new here, do consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications every time I put up a new video. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and share it, and also leave some comments below and let me know what you think about this video and also what videos you would like to see in future. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you soon for the next one. Bye bye.